Well, hey there, Taurus. This is Kim with your next 3-day messages. I hope you're doing good. So we're going to get some Palo Santo lit here. A blessing on the reading. Invite your spirit team to join me, your spirit guides, and our angels for these messages. May they be for your most high. All right. All right. Okay, let's see what messages you have for the sign of Taurus. Please. Starting off with Kim Krans Wild Unknown Archetype deck and her alchemy deck. Just get a good shuffle. What message do you want to share with Taurus? The desert. All right. And a dead end. Whew. Yeah, this dead end card gives me a 10 of Wands feel to it, of something finally coming to a halt or a conclusion. Something's been drawn out for a while, because the desert card, it's usually appearing when we've been in some kind of place where we have needed more and have not gotten it in some way, and that can be in any area of our life. It might just be an overall feeling of, this is not where I want, this is not the place that I want to be at or be in. It's not the energy, nothing's growing here, thirsty, whatever it is, whatever it is. It's like this is not a good, it's not a good feeling to be in that place. So I'm thinking that this alchemy deck might be telling us how Taurus is going to be able to alchemize this situation, or in what way is it going to change, other than the fact that there seems to be something that is at a dead end. Alright. It feels painful. Oh, it feels a little painful. This energy feels painful. How's this going to be alchemized, Spirit? How's it going to be alchemized? Well, wow. The great work. Okay. So this might be one of those messages where it's like, not liking the answer that your soul might give you here, because it has to do with what you've been through, where you've been. This is why I like using Kim Krans cards, is because even with different decks of hers, the pictures, they tie in and they give me a different message, right? These two cards right here have the same, like, textured background. See, the same dotted. You can't really see them up close, but it is the same. Like, if you look at it, it's definitely like the same. There's something that you went through that has come to a slow, painful end because it was part of your life's work. And there's an experience that was needed in this spot, in this space, because of the immense spiritual growth that has occurred in it. For the body that you're now in to fully advance to whatever it is next. This is part of your work. The void on the bottom. Mm-hmm. So you might be getting this, I don't know, I'm getting two energies with that. Okay, I'm either getting that you may be feeling, I have to create something new. I want to create something new. And then there might be another side that's like something feels meaningless, or something feels like it does not have that purpose, or there is no meaning behind this. I'm getting both of those. I'm getting both of those energies. It could be a flip-flop in between them of maybe I'll just stay in this void. So from the void, though, they're telling me timeless. Timeless. Immediately I get that there's infinite possibilities here. However, this is a difficult energy to, one, wrap up, have an ending to. And then this is another, this is a feeling of like falling into this void that I'm getting with this card. Okay, so you do create, if you're wanting to, you do create from this space. The desert gave you the thirst that you needed to crave what's coming up next. To even, because like anything's possible at this point. You just simply can't be in this any longer. That's why we're reaching and we're okay with like let's put an end to this feeling, this experience. Kind of a deep reading for a next 3 day, but I have a feeling that we're going to see how the energy shifts. So, and in your beneficial way, how the energy is going to switch or move, might be a better way to say it. Move about. There's a longing for something, With the Great Work card, Spirit is giving you accolades. They're already like praising some big achievements that you may have felt like, well, that was just me making it every day through the desert. That was just that, but it's not just that. They're saying it was, there's bravery there, there's competence, there's strife, but there was also dignity. And so I've got to say, there's something that you really did achieve here in this desert energy, in even a void energy. And perhaps the void is representing, the void might be better than this place right here, this energy, because you could go back to the void and then create from that spot. But when you're in this spot, the desert and the dead end, you're feeling that. And that is something. It's not the nothingness that the void represents. So I do see these as like two different states for you. Okay, what's on the bottom? The Eight of Pentacles. Good. Good. So this is about some sort of work that you do or can do that you're masterful, you have a mastery level at it. This is a person who has great attention to detail. They are skilled, so it represents something good in your work. Or if you don't work, maybe you're retired, then it's going to represent those things that keep you busy, that make life meaningful for you day to day. And it can mean that being able to apply something that you do for work to increase your finances too, in a good way. I saw that on the bottom before I even started this reading. It must have been on the bottom from the last reading, from the Aquarius read. So friends says friendship, group, soul tribe, third person, contact, relate, network, show up, hang out, meet in person, social media, interpersonal relationships, togetherness, and friendliness. Oh. That makes sense. Okay, so Nine of Cups, happiness. Yeah. Okay, this is what the deal. I'm going to read them together. Nine of Cups, happiness, and the Four of Cups. Look. So we have two different energies here, but we have one energy of, I feel like it's saying that you're in this Four of Cups, where you're thinking about how you would rather have this Nine of Cups. But instead, in some way, we have been, due to different circumstances, maybe, we have been settling or just retreating, going back to what's comfortable. But we're at the same time kind of over it. And I see this as being like where your emotions or your feelings are going to for a while. I think that this Four of Cups is saying that maybe we tried to tell ourselves that we were comfortable, or that things were stable enough to where a Tauran would like it, because at least it's stable, like something's grounded here, right? Even though there was no Nine of Cups there. Okay? So there was in some way some type of avoidance of major changes. And maybe even some kind of slight fear of, like, when we recognized to ourselves what would happen if we actually did or concentrate more on those things that would give us our complete happiness and fulfillment. And that's the Nine of Cups. And I think that you're coming to that realization here with these other cards. And in 9-9, you're going to have your outcome, your finale, like the finishing, the conclusion, the checkered flag, okay? Conclusion, outcome, finale, completion, verdict, settled, results, signaling the end. So the dead end, the end, but this is like you did it, like there's a flag here, you know, you did it. So the ending chapter, and it says feeling relieved. Because now you can focus here on your Nine of Cups. There must have been other things tied into this desert and the dead end that there just must have been other things here that were maybe even in the way, or for whatever reason had us in that energy for so long. Okay, so I'm moving on. I will clarify a little bit more on that, but we'll do it at the end for the people that just want to watch until the 3 days are here. So I have the Hierophant. Wow. And I have the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. Okay, so I think that for one, you have a very strong connection with God, with the source creator. You have a very strong sense of your own spirituality and your connection. You might be a leader or even a spiritual teacher or guide, because it might be part of your great work. There is something here, if that resonates with you, of you getting out of some period of stagnation and spirit putting you on top of the wheel for the new season. And something that lines up divinely, right? And then the other messages that I'm getting, but I think they might all apply, honestly, for everyone, is some sort of divine connection or relationship that you have had has been with purpose for a reason, even if it put us in the desert, even if it came to an end. Either there was karma that was released, there was debts paid off, there were things that made our soul happy that they were done or accomplished here, but I'm going to say that the body didn't feel too happy going through it, right? And those are those things that, again, we can't really have full understanding of. So I feel like because of the wheel being here, that there is some new turn of events that's happening in regards to a divine connection coming your way, maybe one coming to an end. Like, I feel like it's all kind of moving here at the same time. Yeah, new cardinal, new beginning with the baby. The cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, with rapid growth, fresh start, unlimited potential, the next phase. Oh, and then the Cancer energy with the telephone, connection, communication, conversation, getting through. Throat chakra, the inner voice, or something rings a bell. So something's telling you that there is like a new partnership coming in, or some other part of this divine plan that it is like it's unfolding in front of you. Spiritually, you can definitely sense it. So yeah, that makes sense. Six of Swords and the Star. The Star. Oh my God, I got a little froggy on you. Six of Swords and the Star. I got so excited. Hang on. Let me get some coffee. The sign of Aquarius might be significant to you, because of them having the Friends card on the bottom. Might be a relative, might be a significant person, but then this group right here is all Aquarius. So the Six of Swords and the Star means that you're going somewhere, and I would say you're getting out of the energies of the Five of Swords. Remember, that includes the Two of Swords, Three of Swords, Four of Swords also. So there's like major healing that has had to occur to come to this point. And this is going to be like the end of the internal conflict or struggle about what you want. I feel like there's like no doubt or no question right now. You know, if you were to watch, say a video popped up on your feed and it said something like, well, you need to actually tell the universe what you really want. Most people don't know what they really want. I think you do. So I think that's why you're going in that direction. Something here is going to make you stand out, be in the spotlight with the Star. You're going to feel like the stars are aligned for some sort of big move for you, or to go in a different direction away from what had been. Look, I have this happening with a timing card for some of you. Good grief, you got two timing cards. You have two timing cards for this big move or transition. And maybe it's something that comes across as like, okay, next step would be the Seven of Swords. It would be the plan, the next step. So within a few days, the situation or event in question will develop or unfold within a matter of days. And then happening now, the situation or event in question is occurring right now. We have this train here, which is usually like, okay, we're moving on, you know. And so too says the Six of Swords is, hey, moving on. Yeah. right, let's get some clarification here for you. I don't necessarily think we need clarification on this first one. That's pretty... I got the message loud and clear on that one. But the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, you might want to know more about the Wheel of Fortune. And for some of you, all this great work. I mean, this is like the whole reason your soul is here, is this great work. Judgment. Ooh. Is, no, and there's the 10 of Wands. I figure that was gonna come out eventually. It's 10 of Wands, like this dead end card. So there's going to be a completion judgment. Judgment is called Spirit stepping in, angels stepping in, helping you with a plan, helping to announce something to you. Could be regarding a plan here with a divine counterpart, or even that teaching with spiritual teacher or teaching. You can be assured when judgment comes out that you it's not easy to ignore. It's when your angels are blowing trumpets in your face saying, wake up, time to push that eject for, you know, in the card, for the missile to go off. Like it's going to be time. Like, so it's an announcement of something big to occur. And wow, yeah, so new start, something that you're going to love, a message that comes in that lets you kind of know maybe what spirit has been up to behind the scenes for you. You will know without a doubt. That is a big announcement for some of you all that are watching this that are like, you know what, I'm attached. I'm attached. Then it's a new wheel turning for your family. You have 2 cards that can indicate news of a pregnancy. Even the Sun, especially even the Sun. Sun, Judgment, and then Page of Cups is big. So, but now just going on to for the most part, this is like a pathway. It's a new start, a fresh new start for you. Major arcanas, big changes in life. And the Sun brings happiness. You see these people are looking, they're already in a high place in life on the card. They're on top of this building, you know, and they're pointing up to what would be you in this helicopter. There's something about that vantage view. Oh, that's so funny. That was the name of like where I lived, or what I lived in, is in a neighborhood that had another little section to it. No, that was called, yeah, it was called Vantage View. That's crazy. Anyway, so you're getting this view from a high spot, from a high perspective, and this is going to be a new happy experience for you. Some of you all are getting like a new start in some sort of divinely connected work that you're going to do, something that comes in that is a blessing because of some sort of prayer here, you know, because you do have that hand reaching out like help, you know, help in this situation. Two Cups. 9 of Cups. Yeah, you have 9s all over the place. 9 right here, 9, 9, 9. And then 2 of Cups. And the Hierophant is a really good sign that there's a significant partnership that is coming in here. This is one it's a real love partnership. And it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but there's a reason why that energy would come in to yours. It has to do with everything to do with you moving on in some regards. Focusing on your own happiness. Or like you're going to feel very happy. You're going to feel relieved. I feel like this person's even, you know, you see how they are on the card. I think they're protecting their happiness. Tell me about this connection. And it can be like somebody even noticing a talent or something like that you do. Wow, okay, they're saying a big message here. The Fool flipped in the reverse, and then the 10 of Pentacles down there, and the Lovers. Look. They're wanting to tell you that when this comes in, this kind of partnership, when this comes in, or this person, it brings with it a crossroads. So you'll have a decision where you can either go this way or you go that way. But this decision, it can change everything. It can change the Four of Cups feeling, and it can bring an ending to something you've gone through for a very long time, right, that you've wanted to change. It can even lead to completion here with your wealth and your prosperity. So it definitely could be a connection that has to do with wealth or work. But you have to open your heart, and you have to be willing to trust in the universe to take that first step, and put away any experiences you've had in the past, because it doesn't compare to what's coming here in the future. This is indicating that there might be significant wealth for you involved with whoever this is that's coming. It's like you're the star. They notice that. They see that in you, and want to bring it out in you. You got like so many of the major arcana from that zombie tarot. The Lovers, the Fool, the Sun, and the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star of Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Gemini, Leo again, maybe an Aries. Wow. Yeah. Oh, and Sagittarius. I forgot. Judgment is underneath there. Yeah, okay, so something that you do where what you create in your mind, or how creative you are, how inventive you are with your thinking, you know, something creative and intelligent. To get two together is, I feel like that's what's going to bring you this Ten of Pentacles here. Because we have both the cards in here that represent a person with a very smart, intelligent mind. This is the ability to put it together and be creative with it. Get creative with it. So they're asking you, they're saying you have a greater awareness than most people. With 7, I am brilliant. And you have that curiosity that makes you want to learn more and more. So that's kind of what fosters you. Like it just keeps on growing, your intelligence. And then 25 is your awareness that you've developed about all different types of knowings or intelligence, unconscious and conscious, and so you could share that to benefit others. I am intelligent. And then with 30, it's it's saying that basically you combine the both of this, then you're a creative force, like to be reckoned with, but you also are able to uplift others with that. So 666 is the wake up call here card for you to change the direction of your thoughts about your situation, balance out your vibration. So that you can stay centered and balanced while you pull in this stuff that is already being attracted to you. Yeah, so that's what I have for you, Taurus. If you'd like a private reading, the information's in the description box below. But I do appreciate you being here. Let me know where you're watching from or how this reading relates to you. I will see you next time in love and light. Bye.